Hey, welcome to Webtalk Legends. Today I kind of wanted to just speak from the heart a little bit. If you don't know who I am, I'm Daniel Todd, also known as the Lyrical Dreamer on Webtalk, or an artist by the White Trash Connection. And today I want to talk about curveballs. Excuse my hands being dirty. I was working in my garden. But anyways, curveballs. Life just throws us curveballs. We all have a plan. We all know what we want. We know where we want to be, but life gets in the way. It gets in your head, and then you start focusing on other things, and sometimes you just lose track of what's important. I'm a singer-songwriter trying to get my music out there, and here's a curveball that life has thrown me. I've actually known for a while I have what's called vocal nodes. Now that's calluses on your vocal cords, and it makes them, instead of vibrating the way they're supposed to, they're touching together more, so they're not getting as much vibration and producing as much sound as they used to. Now this can be cured and fixed with usually some some physical therapies and medications, or it can require a surgery. Now, I just had my first song hit over 10,000 streams on Spotify, so I'm getting a little traction here. And life throws me this curveball that's going to take me out of singing for about 6 months around, So what do I do? What do you do when you get a curveball? Adapt. Refocus your attention. Don't lose track of what you were doing just because you got a curveball, or maybe you lost interest in that, whatever. But you need to adapt to the situation. Think about what you really want, what you're gonna do, and make a plan and stick to it. Even though I'm not gonna be able to go out and sing in crowds and things like I normally do, I could still build my brand online. I could build my name. That's important, especially for an artist, to build a brand name. And that doesn't have to be any fancy name that you make up. A brand is you. You are your brand. So just, build you. Now, if you're on Webtalk, you can use Webtalk to build you. If you check out what I've done and what many other Webtalkers, and especially Webtalk Legends founding members have done, is we set up our profile page as our landing page. You can go to our profile page and find links to whatever it is that we promote, and so then we just share our Webtalk links. I tell people, follow me on Webtalk. You can get free downloads of all my songs. Well, I'm working on all my songs, some of my songs. I guess my point here is that you should never give up trying. I believe it was Thomas Edison that said he finally succeeded because he ran out of ways to fail. And he's one of my favorite examples, Thomas Edison. 10,000 failures. Can you imagine that? What would you do if you failed 10,000 times trying to do the same thing? Other people probably thought he was insane, Insanity, what is that? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and expecting different results. So 10,000 times he failed to create a light bulb. 10,001 he got it. So never give up. That's my main story. And I know that things in the world are so crazy right now. There's lockdowns. There's the vaccine debates, mass mandates for everything, And at times, even for me, it can seem like, what's the point? You know what I mean? Why bother? You gotta have hope. There's still good in this world. You gotta have hope, man. If you have no hope, what are you gonna do? I started to lose it for a while. Kind of disappeared off of everything that I was working on because all the things in the world started getting in my head, And so it was hard for me to focus on the future I want to build if I truly am not even sure if there is a future. I mean, it's bleak, but it's reality. Like, how do you focus on a future you want to build if you're not sure there's a future? You just have to have hope, especially if you got family. I mean, what do you give up on your children? They don't have a future, you just give up on them? You can't do that. Life's a garden, right? Dig it. So stay focused. Nothing can really stop you except you. So just go out there, figure out what and who you are, and give that to the world. And do it with confidence. Listen, the main key for anything, I think, is confidence. Really, that fear of ridicule or whatever it is that you feel, it's not real. Truth is, you're going to get a few haters, and if you don't get a few haters, you're doing shit wrong. But that fear is in your brain, it's in your mind. It's not... I read an interesting concept. It's not actually what's going to happen that we fear, it's what we think is going to happen. That's why it's not real. It's in our heads, because what we think may happen and what fears us like that, it's all in the mind. It probably won't even happen the way that we think it's going to happen. We're just afraid, so we avoid doing what we want to do. If you've heard my song, My Curse, I recently released that a while back. That was me. 20 years ago, actually been longer now, I was 14. So 22 years ago, I gave up on school and started working. And then I got a family, and I kind of just let everything else that I always dreamed about fade away. It was work, the rat trap. We all get in it. So today, I wonder, because I was a really great singer back then even. I've been a singer since I was a little boy. So today I wonder how far it could already be if I would have started then. Don't do that. Don't be afraid that you can't make it, so not even try. And I don't even know that that's what I did, but it's kind of what it feels like. What if I did make it? I don't think I was afraid that I couldn't make it. I was more afraid that, what if I did? What would that bring? What would life be like then? Sometimes we fear our own success, and that's what holds us back. Kind of been rambling on, but hopefully I said some good points throughout this video. Hopefully it resonates with somebody. And if you haven't heard my song, My Curse, go to my Webtalk profile. It's webtalk.co/lyricaldreamer. And you can actually download that song for free. I'm a little critical on my songs that I produce myself because I'm not very good at it, but I try. And I keep learning and getting better. But if you go and listen to that song, you'll understand what I was just talking about with My Curse. Just follow your dreams, guys. Follow your heart. Stay positive. Stay true to who you are. And you'll never have to pretend to be somebody. And just enjoy life. Really, life's about living and enjoying it. So don't sweat the small stuff. Don't fret on the things that we can't change. There's certain things in the world that we little people just aren't going to have any effect with. So don't fret on that too much. And enjoy life while we have it. Because you're never guaranteed tomorrow. There's no guarantees, so enjoy the minute you have.